Happy birthday, dear Victoria. Happy birthday to you.
Can I open my presents now?
Well, what makes you think we've got you any?
It's my birthday, of course you've got me some.
Well, sorry, love. We decided not to bother this year. Well, we thought you were a bit too old for presents.
But I'm not too old.
Then it's a good job we changed our minds and got you some after all. Happy birthday, love.
There you go. And that was off me and Rob.
Look at the state of that.
My washing's going to stink to high heaven.
Bit of smoke never harmed anyone.
That bit of smoke could have killed the lot of us.
Kennedy teaching a lesson.
You went too far.
Ah, maybe it was a bit hasty. But it'll be right. No doubt he'll be back before long.
Well, I hope not. I couldn't care less if he stays away forever now.
Not my fault. Kane's got a lot to answer for, if he ever does show his face again.
It took me ages to choose.
Only because you could decide what lip gloss to get, Rob.
Well, I went for a rather fetching hot pink in the end.
Right, well, best clear up now you've opened all your presents.
I haven't got a present from you yet.
Well, I thought me letting Kaylee stay over last night was enough.
Hilarious as the joke was, Jack, it's wearing a bit thin now.
Oh, yes, of course I've got you something. It's over at Andy's. He's bringing it round soon, away from prying eyes.
Is it just what I've always wanted?
Well, you'll have to wait and see. But I think you'll like it.
I can't wait to see what colour my horse is.
You don't even know if it's a horse yet.
What else would it be? A horse all of my own.
Do you have to go?
Oh, believe me, I'd rather stay here than part with my hard-earned cash.
Should have thought of that last night.
Yeah, well, I was lucky to leave with the shirt on my back.
And I'm going to have words with Matthew King for hustling you.
He didn't hustle me. He's just the luckiest man in the world.
I thought you were the luckiest man in the world.
Well, apart from me, that is.
Now, go and settle your debts, and then we'll see about losing that shirt off your back. Right. Get out of here. You all right there, Laurel?
Fine. As long as I keep busy, I'm just fine.
Oh, hey. Just the man I wanted to see. I wanted to give you this.
I'm off for prompt payment, but I didn't expect you to pay up that quickly.
Well, best to get it over with. Besides, I don't want you sending the heavies round to break my legs.
Oh, no, I never send the heavies round. Not for at least a week, anyway. You don't fancy your chances at winning it back tonight?
Oh, I think Louise might have something to say if I go out again tonight.
Giving you grief?
Just the opposite. That's why I want to stay in.
How's the face? Better than yours. How's the love life? Got yourself a new missus?
This is Karen, my business associate.
Ooh, business, is that what they call it nowadays? It was certainly business with charity.
Who's Charity?
Just ignore him.
Why has he not told you about his little affair? He might play at being businessman of the year, but one flash of a short skirt and he's likely to embezzle your petty cash.
Matt, leave him be. He's not worth it.
How do you connect to the internet again?
What do you want to go on the web for?
Just looking up something for Tom.
Oh, just leave him alone. I'm sick of my sons bickering on the streets.
I didn't think Jimmy was your son anymore.
Unfortunately, he will always be my son.
I can't believe you're letting him get away with taking our business.
We will fight Jimmy, but we will fight him fair. Unless some two-bit celebrity's love life has suddenly become part of your work schedule, I suggest you find something to do before I sack you.
Can let us off the rest, could you? It's only 5p.
Well, my mum always says it might only be 5p to the customer, Donna, but it's the road to ruin for us. Good job she's not here, eh?
You broke from last night as well. Did anyone actually win anything at this poker game?
Matthew did. I don't know why we bother playing him, really. Might as well just hand over our money at the beginning of the evening, cut out the middleman.
He might have mentioned he was a whiz before inviting Terry along to lose all his money. We're supposed to be mates.
When it comes to money, Matthew rarely makes allowances for mates.
Well, I should be having words with your brother next time he's in my pub. Because when it comes to being hustled, I don't make allowances for mates either.
I said I was getting a makeup. I've told everyone.
Well, you didn't tell me. I thought it's what she wanted.
Well, it's exactly the same as what I've got.
It's not exactly the same. This one's better. I like them both.
That's right, Pet. A girl can never have too much makeup.
Can I see my big present now?
How do you know it's big?
Just guessing.
Shut your eyes, I'll bring it in.
He's bringing it in the house.
Where else would he put it?
Got your eyes shut. No peeping now. OK, you can open them.
I'm really sorry. I've been rushed off my feet at the church.
No, you're not the only one. I've been scrubbing for Britain this week. Anything to keep me busy.
We ought to make time for each other. How about a drink later? I can make it between choir practice and adult literacy.
Only if you're sure you can squeeze me in, Ashley. Not that there'll be any actual squeezing going on.
Katie, if you had to sleep with one of the kings, who would you sleep with?
But none, I'm with Rob.
But if you weren't with Rob and you really, really had to?
Why would I really have to sleep with one of the kings?
It's been advertised in the paper.
Well, like in the Lonely Hearts bit?
No, in the job section. They want a secretary. Now, every secretary they've had has ended up sleeping with one of them. Chloe was with Carl and Charity was with Tom.
Well, I don't think it's a prerequisite of the job if you were thinking of applying, Donna.
No chance. One would kill her if I left here again. But you should go for it, though.
I don't think so. I've worked for them before, remember, and it wasn't exactly a success, now was it? But if I really, really had to, it'd be Matthew. I like them dark and mysterious.
Oh, yes.
What do you reckon then, lads? Night out on the town. Could do a bit of action. Put Chloe behind me once and for all.
No, I would if I could, but for some odd reason I'm a skint.
Matt'll sub you. Oh, he will he? We've just earned a fortune off Terry.
Yeah, and you want to stay away from the pub and all, mate. I bumped into Louise. She's not best pleased with you.
Oh, what have I done?
Something about you being a hustler, fleecing her boyfriend?
Well, that's poker for you. Take your chances. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
It's funny how you always win and everybody else loses.
She weren't really angry, was she?
Oh, yeah.
Right, it seemed it to me. Doesn't matter, does it? You hardly know her.
It's never good to upset the local landlady.
Especially when she's that attractive.
It's got nothing to do with it. Like you said, it's no big deal.
Well, you won't mind going to the pub then?
Fine. But I am not buying all the drinks. All right.
Stop kidding. Where's my horse?
What horse?
My present.
This is your present. Aren't you going to open it?
Go on, Pet. You like it?
Look. It's what you've always wanted. A karaoke. Don't you like it?
I think that's a no.
Come on, why don't you come out? You could do your night out on the Raz. Get Sadie out of your system once and for all.
I couldn't stick Matthew having a go all night. I spent half the day trying to explain his dig about charity.
He won't do that anymore. Dad's had a word with him.
Really? What's he said?
Told him to leave you alone, that you were still part of the family.
He said that? That I was family?
Yeah. You didn't think you got out of it that easily, did you? If I thought that's all you needed to do to get out of the corporation, I'd have slept with one of Dad's girlfriends ages ago. Seriously, I think he's coming round.
I talked to him yesterday. And for the first time I felt like he didn't hate me, but I didn't think he was coming around that much.
Told you he would. And if Dad forgives you, Matt will have no choice but to deal with it. Come on, get your dancing shoes on. Give you a chance to clear the air.
Clear the air, eh? I might just do that.
So you plug it in, the video plays, and you sing along. OK, who's going to go first? Come on, Victoria. It's your birthday. You go first.
I don't know what to sing.
Well, what about Buster? You like them?
Busted and split up, and anyway, I prefer McFly.
Well, I'm sure we got some of them here too, whatever they're called.
I don't want to go first.
Oh, Victoria.
Why don't you have a go? Show Victoria how it's done.
I don't know about that, Diana. Much of a singer, me.
They've got Tom Jones. I love Tom Jones. How can you expect Victoria to sing if you won't?
I saw the lights as I passed by the window.
I knew we should have got the more expensive one. It'll be ours that she takes back, not Andy's.
But we can't afford the more expensive one with me not working, can we?
Ah, well, you would have done if you'd have gone for that King's job.
What job?
The Kings are advertising for a secretary, apparently.
What, and you're thinking of applying after the way they treated you?
Well, no, but I do really need a job, and they're the only people taking on round here, aren't they?
Yeah, they take them on and then fire them again straight away.
Well, they don't even interview me anyway, not after last time. I'm sure I'll find somewhere else soon, though.
Well, if you're not interested, I might.
Well, if it isn't the card shark himself. Been out circling any victims lately?
You couple of girls go and get a seat, will you? I'll get the drinks in. Come on. You're not really mad with me, are you?
No. I mean, what's a bit of daylight robbery between friends?
I thought Terry knew what he was getting himself into, but if it's going to be a problem, I'm sure we can sort something out.
No problem. Just take all our life savings, see if we care.
If me taking Terry's money is going to cause bad feelings between us, I won't take it.
But you already have taken it.
I'll rip the cheque up right now if that's what you want.
You wouldn't.
I would if that's what you wanted.
Go on then.
I don't want to alarm you out, but you do realise that there's something smouldering out there, don't you?
Well, that's now. It's, me and Kane had a small disagreement.
Small? Well, if that's the state of the caravan, I can't wait to see what state Kane's in.
Oh, you'll be waiting a long time. Kane's gone.
Gone where? I'll kill him when I get hold of him. I mean, he can't just swan off like that. He's got a kid to look after.
It's her that wanted him gone.
Oh, she's been in a right state all week.
What's wrong?
I don't think even she knows. I've tried talking to her, but she says she's fine. I don't know what else to do.
I can't believe you did that.
You told me to.
No, I was only joking. God, you're easy to wind up.
You mean you didn't think I was ripping Terry off?
No, of course not. He lost that money fair and square. I'm going to have to get him to write you another cheque now, you great Burke.
It's done now. Let's call it quits.
You don't have to do this.
Just buy me a drink sometime.
Well, I think I can manage that. Thanks a lot, Matthew. I really appreciate it.
Problem with the cheque?
No. They just can't afford it at the moment.
Oh, me neither. You can let me off my debts as well.
What do you think?
Strange.
You let Terry off, but you wouldn't do it for your own flesh and blood.
Perhaps he likes Terry more than he likes us. Perhaps he just likes Terry's girlfriend.
Sex bomb, you're my sex bomb. Baby, you can turn me on. Baby, you can turn me on. Baby, you can turn me on.
Your dad is so cool.
Blimey, I was nearly at knicker throwing pitch.
Oh, well, someone else had better have a go then. Victoria?
I don't want to.
Oh, go on, you might like it.
Go on, Vic. You liked a horse more.
We've been through all this. You wouldn't have been able to look after a horse.
I look after them at the farm.
You help out when you want to. It would be different if it was your own horse. You're too young for such a big responsibility.
Belle's got a pony. She's younger than me.
I'm not arguing about this anymore. You can either enjoy what's left of your birthday or you can go and sulk for the rest of the day. It's up to you.
Sulk for the rest of the day, apparently.
You think I should have bought her a horse, don't you?
I can remember one Christmas wanting a Dansette record player. I was convinced I was getting one and all. I was devastated when it turned out to be a blouse. I always had to make sure our Val got what she wanted.
Yeah, look what happened to her. Victoria's got to learn that she can't just stamp her feet and get everything she wants.
She'll come round to the karaoke. Just give it time.
What if she doesn't?
No, we'll just have to play on it ourselves. What was that you were saying about Nick throwing?
I've really missed you this week.
I've missed you too. Still, we're together now.
Ethan.
Oh, what a surprise. It's like he knows what we're doing every minute.
Ethan, now's not a good time. Oh, I see. I'll be there as soon as I can.
What?
One of my parishioners has turned up.
Oh.
He's recently lost his mother. I'm sorry, I can't let him down.
I suppose he can't.
Would you do me a favour? Would you run to the village hall and tell my adult literacy I'll be a bit late?
Well, I taught a bit of English in Africa. I could start the class for you.
You don't have to.
No, it's what Vicar's wives do, remember?
Yes, but you don't have anything to prove, you know.
That's funny, I thought it did. No, actually, it's fine. A bit of reading won't kill me.
I know this is hard, but it won't be forever.
It's obvious you fancy her.
I don't know why you don't just admit it. I always admit it when I fancy people.
Yeah, you ask them to move in and get them pregnant within a week.
Chloe was not pregnant, and we're not talking about me. We're talking about you and Louise.
There is no me and Louise.
Only 'cause she won't have you. All right, lads. Mind if I join you?
I just don't get it. You seem to be getting on fine the other week. What's changed?
Nothing, that's the point. He promised me a change if I stayed, and 3 weeks later he's back to exactly the way he was.
What do you expect? I mean, people don't change, Debbie. He's a daft get his arcane. He always has been, and he always will be. He does care about you, though.
Yeah, right. He cares that much that he runs off after one argument and leaves me.
I thought you wanted him to go.
He'd have gone no matter what I wanted. Everyone always does.
Oh, God, yeah, I've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, haven't you? Look, he won't be gone for long. He'll be back soon.
I don't care what he does. I don't care if I never see him or Mum ever again. I finally figured it out. I'm better off on my own.
Hi! I thought you had a special dinner for Victoria tonight.
She's in her room, sulking about horses, or the lack of them. And I couldn't take any more Tom Jones. I've created a monster. How's your night been?
Pretty good, actually.
What have you let him sit here for?
Oh, come along, Matthew. I thought Daddy had told you to play nicely.
What have you said to him?
Can we not just have a quiet drink? We're going soon anyway.
If you don't want to sit here, you can always sit at the bar with your girlfriend.
Well, apparently there's nothing going on between them.
I never thought there was. I can't remember the last time Matthew actually went out with a girl.
Unlike some, I don't fall for any old tart.
Oh, you fall for them, all right. They just don't fall for you. It's obvious you fancy Louise. You just don't want to admit it, because she clearly doesn't feel the same way.
This isn't just about your dad, is it?
What else would it be about?
It's obvious. Andy's got himself a new girlfriend, hasn't he? Oh, I know what it feels like when someone moves on and you haven't. I mean, I was gutted when Carl started seeing Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe was a psycho. Libby's dead nice.
Yeah, but you ate her guts anyway.
Yeah, she's dead pretty and clever, exactly like Katie was. I don't know what he's ever with me for.
You're joking, aren't you? You're gorgeous. And he wants his head seen to for letting you go.
I'll try telling him that.
You'll find someone better than him. I was exactly the same with my first fella. Cried for days when he dumped me for Lucy Wilson. Tart. Can I remember his name now?
I don't reckon I'll forget Andy's name in a hurry. Anyway, it's not really that I'm upset about.
And what is it then?
Time of the month.
Ooh, hormones, eh? Look, I know it seems like everything's against you, but things will get better, I promise. Look, I've got to go, okay?
I'm surprised you haven't made a move on her already. Unless, of course, you have made a move on her and she's knocked you back. She has, hasn't she? She's knocked you back.
I could get her if I wanted her.
But you don't want her.
No.
I don't believe you.
I'm telling you, I can get her if I want to.
Prove it.
I don't have to prove anything to you.
500 quid says you can't pull her by your next birthday.
£1,000.
Why did he do that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's just a nice guy.
Somehow I'd never describe Matthew King as a nice guy.
Well, I think you got him all wrong, Diane. He's just looking out for me and Terry.
So you're going to go through with it then?
Why not?
Well, you're supposed to be mates with Terry.
Well, if he's stupid enough to throw his money away, who am I to refuse it?
You've got to pull it, yes.
Oh, I'll get it. Don't you worry about that. You just concentrate where you're going to get a grand from. Leave me to worry about Louise.